I am talking to a friend of mine. I've started a couple of things, and actually, I just finished a couple of books. And in one of the books, I share a story about this young lady that we get ready to talk to. And I want to share this because a lot of people really don't believe in things like writing down their goals and doing vision boards and things like that. So this is completely impromptu. We didn't plan this today. I've known her forever, but she just happened to call me and I was telling her about it. And so I thought, you know what? Let's have a conversation, record it so I can share it with my audience. So I have my friend Lydia online. Say hi, Lydia.
Hello.
And we're going to talk about this whole vision board thing. So I want to start off just sharing something first before I start asking her questions. And y'all listen, bear with me, bear with her, because like I said, this is completely impromptu. We didn't plan this. I haven't written any questions down. She don't know what the questions are. I don't even know what they are, but we just gonna flow, okay? So I want to say, if you think that vision boards and doing things like that is a sham, I'm telling you, you missing out. Okay. You got to hear us out. They really do work and they really are simple. They're easy to make. A vision board, for those who may not know, is a board where you display the things that you want in life. And then you hang it up somewhere where you can see it daily. And so a vision board basically gives you pictures of the goals that you want. It's a physical representation of the goals that you are aiming to receive. We had a vision board just before COVID hit in 2020. It was in February of 2020. Me and a friend of mine, I said we had a vision board. We had a vision board party and we called it the 2020 experience. And so my friend Lydia was one of the people who came. I think it was maybe about, 20 people who showed up, and everybody made their vision boards. I explained to them what it is. And Lydia, was this your first time doing a vision board?
Yes, it was.
Okay. So I like this too because she is what I like to refer to as pure, right? She's not talking from experience or anything like that. Well, not talking from having done vision boards before. That's what I want to say. She's just pure, right? So we leased the space where we had the event. Everybody came in. Some of the people I didn't even know, to be honest with you, because we put it out on Facebook and just invited people. It was free. I didn't charge anybody because that's how passionate I am about people reaching their goals in life. We had a little bit of food and then we supplied all of the supplies. I think some people may have bought their own magazines, but as far as the poster boards and the magic markers and different things that they could decorate their boards with, we supplied a lot of that. So Lydia, when you were doing your board, first of all, tell us how you felt. Like when you first heard the idea of what we were going to do, what was your first thought? Like, what did you think about that?
I'm like, what is a vision board? Really?
Uh-huh.
And I was just shocked, like, okay, we're going to cut up pictures or what? So I was like, really wasn't focused on thinking about what a vision board was until we started sitting down and we discussed it, and I started taking, cutting out, out stuff out of the magazine. So I got excited, and that's when I started pacing my goals.
Okay, so you thought about, which is what all of us did, you thought about everything that you wanted. Where did those thoughts come from? I mean, is this stuff that you wanted for a long time, or did you see somebody else's vision board and they had it on theirs and you thought you added to yours? How did that whole thing flow with you?
Actually, I was thinking about goals and what do I want in for the next 2 or 3 years. And so when I was doing a vision board, I was looking at pictures and I was thinking about what do I want to get now? What do I want? So what I was doing, I never seen a vision board. So I was focused on what things that I wanted to happen to me in the next, couple of years, 1 or 2 years. So I was actually focused on what I was planning on the next step.
Okay, cool. When you were looking through the pictures, try to remember how it went. Like, did you come up with the goal in your mind first and then you looked for a specific picture that matched that goal? Or were you just looking through magazines and you saw something and you was like, oh, I think I'd like that? Or was it more planned for you?
Okay, when I thought about it, it was more planned for me. For what I did, I wrote down what I was going to look for and what was on my mind. So the first thing I did is got a scrap sheet of paper and wrote down what I'm looking for. So it was easy to find the pictures because I had like 6 things in mind, which I was going to do pictures. And I was going to say, okay, this is my first vision board. I didn't want to do too much. So it was 6 things that I was thinking of getting done in the next year or so. And that's why I went from that way.
Okay. Now that's interesting because I never knew that. I never knew that was how strategic you were, because that's what that means. She was very strategic. And those who are listening, whether we get together and do a vision board party and you come, if you're in the DMV area, or if you just happen to hear this and you do it on your own, listen to how she said that. She said she wrote down what she wanted first, and then she looked for the pictures that lined up with that. So I think that's pretty cool, because a lot of people, how we end up in trouble in life is we don't know what we want. And when you don't have goals and when you don't know what you want out of life, you just end up anywhere. So remember that. And the sooner we do that, I think really they need to have some type of training or some type of class in school. And Lydia, you tell me if you agree. When kids are like 12, 13, 14, 15 years old, have them sit down and just really think about what they would like to do out of life. And then that will help shape some of the decisions that they make. Like if you know you want to be a doctor, you know you're going to have to study hard and you're going to have to do all the things that line up with you ending up being a doctor at the end of that time span. I think it takes 10 years or so to do that. So Lydia, what you think? You think that that's a good idea if they did that for kids?
I think that's a good idea. They do that for kids, teach them, at the younger age, what are their plans for the future? Like you said, a vision board. If they look at it every day, then they can focus on it and they can be excited, because if you wake up and you see it, your mind will be focused. This is what I want. This is what I want. And that's how everything on my vision board came what I wanted in less than a year. And even though COVID hit, I still got everything on my vision board came up,
Okay, so let me ask you this. All right. So we're at the vision board party and everything, we getting to the end of it. We're cleaning up everything. Everybody's taking their vision boards home with them. What did you do with your vision board? Did you put it up in your room, in the bathroom? What did you do?
I put my vision board right in my bedroom. So when I wake up next to the mirror, I see it and I look at it every day. And then I look at it first thing I wake up, I see it. And when I go to sleep, I see it. So I was focused on my vision board, and each thing I was looking at one by one what I was going to do to accomplish what was in front of me.
So did you say anything? Like, did you? I know for me, my vision board now is my bathroom wall. If anybody came to my house now and saw my bathroom wall, they would think that I was a little crazy, because I literally just have it on my wall. And so when I go into the bathroom, I look at those pictures and I talk to the pictures. Did you do anything like that? Or did you just look at it? Did you concentrate? Like, what did you do?
What I did, I looked at it because the first thing was on my vision board I wanted bedroom sets. So I concentrated on where I'm gonna get my bedroom sets. And when that's the first thing I did. So we had the party in what was it, March?
It was in February.
In February
2020.
So, 2020. So everything was shut down because of that. So August of 21, I focused on it. In August of 21, I ended up getting 2 brand new bedroom sets. That was the first thing I put on my bedroom.
So did you oh, okay. I'm sorry, it cut off. Say that last phrase again, because I think it froze a little bit.
I was saying that I was going by my vision board. The first thing I said, I wanted a bedroom set. So August of 21, I purchased 2 bedroom sets for my room and my extra room. And that was the first thing that I went on my vision board. That was the very first thing that I did was in August of 21, because of 20 COVID, everything was shut down. So I couldn't really focus on what I wanted, but I had everything in mind.
So did you like save money up for it? Like what was because the thing too that I think where a lot of people get stuck is, we pray and we say affirmations and we visualize and we go through all of these different things, but we don't take actual action steps that can help these things manifest. So did you save money up, or how did you get the money for your bedroom sets?
And it's funny that you asked me that, because on my vision board, like I said, I have 6 steps. They're not in order. My step number 3 was to open another savings account. So I had 2 things, they back to back. My vision board was to open another savings account to focus on paying cash for both my bedroom sets. So what I did was I saved since COVID hit. So I was able to save everything in 20 until 21. So when I purchased my bedroom set, I was able to purchase in cash because I saved it. Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's awesome. That is so awesome. I am loving this conversation. I really am. And for something to be just last minute like that, I think it's fire. Y'all better pay attention. Pay close attention.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
And also, when I was saving, I wanted to change my credit. My credit was so. By me saving and focusing on that, I brought my credit up to 780. And I did that in 1 year by taking the money, paying everything off, and focus on stuff. So on my vision board, 3 and 4, 3 was a savings account, and 4 was to bring my credit score up. Now my credit score is 780. And that was both of those was on my vision.
So what was your picture for the savings thing? Did you have a picture of a bank, or did you have a picture of money? What was the actual picture?
I had a picture of money.
Oh, okay.
I had a picture of money, and on my credit, I just had on my credit. It's crazy because I put numbers up. I had something like from 700 to 800. I had numbers I had found. And I knew I wanted my my score to be between 700 and 8, because it was down like in the low 6, and I was able to bring it there. So those 2 was 2 things I focused on together.
Okay, cool. Now, so that's 1, the bedroom set. Number 2 was the savings. Number 3 was the credit. What was the 4th thing that you wanted?
The 4th thing was, I wanted to go see some blue waters and white sand. And for September, the end of September of last year, I went to St. Pablo, and when I was able to see white sand and blue water, and that was part of my plan too. So I went there for my birthday, the last week of September
of 2021.
2021, yes.
Okay. All right. And so what was the 5th thing on your goal list and on your vision board?
The 5th and 6th, everybody listening. I didn't know how this was going to happen. On my vision board, I had a big diamond ring, and then I had a couple. Then I said, I'm going to get married. I have been divorced for over 40 years. So I'm like, on my vision board said, you know what? I'm getting older. I'm going to get married again. And it's crazy, because I met my husband and I got married. Yes.
Yeah, she did, y'all. But hold up. Don't rush to the end. Don't rush to the end. I want to hear the steps. We want to hear the story. So you said you put a diamond ring on your vision board, and you put a picture of a couple.
Yes.
So how soon after that did you meet this guy, or did you already know him? How did that go?
I met him July 19th, 2019. No, excuse me, July 15th, get the day right, 2019.
Okay.
I met him at some people say picnic, some say cookout. I met him at a social gathering.
Okay. And so were y'all already dating, or were y'all just friends hanging out from time to time? Like, after you put there on the vision board, let me ask you this. Was he the one that you was thinking you was going to marry when you put that on the vision board, or were you still just kind of open?
He was not the one, and I was still open because at the time I met him 7/15/2019. I live in the DMV area. My mom's had got sick, so I had to fly to Houston. So I was in Houston for 4 months. So we were talking on the phone the whole time, every day, and FaceTime. And so then it built from there.
Okay. So, but what I'm saying is, okay, so when you put that on your vision board, he wasn't necessarily the one that you were thinking that you were going to marry.
No.
Okay. So how did it evolve? I mean, y'all, I guess you just got closer as time went on. You just got closer in your relationship?
Yes.
Okay.
It was a long distance relationship for 4 months.
Wow.
Because I was in Texas and he was here in the DMV area because I was staying in Houston because my mom was sick. So I had just left DMV area and flew to Texas for 4 months. And he was there for me, even though I met him at a social gathering. He looked me up and we talked on the phone each and every day.
Okay. So how long after when we had the vision board party, did y'all take your relationship serious enough to the point where y'all were talking about marriage? Or did he just pop the question? Like, because I know it's a lot of sisters, they want to manifest a husband too, right? And so listening to this, I'm quite sure they want to know the steps. Like, did you think in your mind and in your heart that you wanted to marry him and he was going to marry you? Or did the whole idea of marriage come from him? Like, how did that go?
Now, everything was a joke. Oh, be quiet. He gonna say love at first sight.
Y'all, that's the husband in the background.
He just said love at first sight.
Okay.
So that's a cute answer. Okay.
That is a cute answer.
It's just that when it happened, we just started being close together. And it was funny how he proposed to me so corny. Because I had put on social media, I'm like, should I say yes or no to I think we was going to have looking at movies, a movie date. I said a movie date, should I say yes or should I say yes? And then people said, say yes to what? Say yes to what? And then he gonna put on my status that I asked her to marry what every female would love to hear. I asked her to marry. So that's how he proposed to me.
So did he see the vision board with the ring and the couple?
He saw it in my bedroom. He saw my vision board.
Did he say anything?
No. We discussed. No, not really. He saw it, but he ain't paying no attention to it.
Are you sure he didn't pay attention to it? Like,
he must did. Hey, yes, he did. Yeah. No, excuse me. What his answer was? Love at first sight. So he did not see the vision board. Thank you. It was like 6 months later he saw the vision board.
Oh, wow. 6 months. When you say 6 months later, what you mean? 6 months after y'all got married, or 6 months what?
6 months before he came over my house. Because don't forget, we met at a social gathering and I flew out and I was gone for 4 months.
Okay.
So he never been on my house. He never been. So when he did see it, like it was like a month later, then I left and I came back. So it was 6 months before he came to my house. And then when he came to my house, he made a sword it there. So he already said it was love at first sight. So he was already interested in me.
Okay. I'm curious to know if he saw it, and if he did see it, what did he think about it? But anyway, to hurry up and wrap this up, because I don't want this to be too long. When did he propose to you?
November the 19th, 2021.
Okay. So she did the vision board in February of 2020. She got everything else on there. The marriage was the last thing she put on the vision board, and it just so happened the marriage was the last thing that happened. So she got proposed to on November 21st. And then when did the big day happen?
June 15, 2022.
Okay. And I remember when we were talking another time, you had said to me, Kim, everything on my vision board came to pass. Everything happened. And I was like, wow, for real? And I thought about that. And so, again, the whole purpose of this, everybody that's listening, is to really think about and focus on your goals. I don't know how many of y'all believe in the law of attraction and your subconscious mind and things like that. I've been studying that a lot lately. And if you want a more biblical, more spiritual way of looking at it, the Bible says that you have what you say and all those types of things. So here is a witness. She had no idea really what a vision board was. And I really don't think she even really knew how it worked. But she did it anyway. And she believed and she received. So I just wanted to share that. Is there anything else you wanted to say, my friend? Anything you want to share before we wrap this up?
Life is too short. I think everybody should have a vision board and look what they want in the future, because it works. And I'm the one, I was like, I'm not going to do this. Who going to do this? And I looked at it every day. And like, again, I'm a witness. Everything on my vision board, it all showed up. Everything. I can't say nothing didn't show it. Even though COVID hit it, so it was delayed, but I still got everything on my board.
Mm-hmm. So I'm reading an article here, and I'm going to just go through real quick some of the benefits of doing a vision board. It said vision boards make you think about what you really want, what it is you really want. Creating a vision board forces you to make the time to sit and really think about what you want from life. Number 2, vision boards help you get unstuck. So our lives are so congested and overflowing. We wake up, we work, and we have our chores. And we have limited flexibility in our daily environments and become almost robotic over time. So if this is you, this article says to get out of your programmed mind and let your creative juices flow. Get out of your funk, okay? Next, vision boards provide you with a daily visual reminder of your dreams and goals. And the reason vision boards work so great is because you visually see them every day. And law of attraction, if you've ever seen the movie The Secret or read the book The Secret, they talk about that. You have to visualize yourself. And let me ask you, did you visualize yourself getting married at all? No? Okay.
I said I wanted to do it again. I said I wanted to do it at the age of 50. And I didn't do it at 50, but I did it at 60. So it was always on my mind. Then when I did my vision board at my age then, and I say, you know what? Is this what I want to do? Let me focus on it.
Okay.
And that's what happened.
Okay. So picking this back up, it says vision boards will get you all fired up emotionally. And that's true, because I know one of my goals is to purchase a condo down in South Florida. And every time I have pictures on my bathroom wall of the interior of the condo, how it's going to look. And then I was in South Florida earlier this year, so I took a picture of myself on the beach in front of those condos, and I have that. I blew it up. Took it to Staples, got it blown up, and that's on my bathroom wall too. And trust me, every time I look at that picture, when they say it'll fire you up, that's true. I get excited. I can see myself on my balcony overlooking the ocean, sipping some wine or having a cup of coffee in the morning. I see it, and I guarantee you it's gonna happen. And when it happens, I'm gonna tell about it, just like my friend here is telling about her experience. Also, lastly, vision boards are fun. A vision board is a fun, risk-free, and stress-free way to unload your deepest inspiration without scrutinizing them. So it says you don't have to organize, analyze, or beautify your board. Just have fun and put it together. Change it up and do what's right for you. So let me ask you, have you done another vision board since? Or if we were to do another one, which I do plan to have another vision board party very soon, do you have an idea of what you want to do on this next one?
No, but I'll be thinking about it. I would love to do another vision board party.
Yeah, I am. I'm really thinking about that. So you guys, if you are in the DMV area and you want to participate in the vision board party, then follow me on Instagram, or you can follow me on Facebook. And wherever you hear this, that's where you can follow me at. And we're going to get some things manifesting in people's lives, because like she said, life is too precious. And we want to get the best that we can out of it. Everything is just crazy in the world. Let's focus on something good, something positive, and something beautiful. Okay? So that's going to wrap this little conversation up. Thank you so much, Mrs.
You're welcome.
I appreciate you for sharing about your experience with doing your first vision board. And hopefully a lot of people will get inspired to focus on what they really want out of life and make some things happen for them as well. So good night for now. And I'll see you at the next vision board experience.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.